Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we are going to talk about another video. Now, before we get into anything, I spoke about it last video and I feel it deserves to be spoke about again. I'm being sued by the monopolistic, greedy regional healthcare group Ballad. They're really the only choice here you have. It used to be Mountain States Health Alliance or Wellmont. Those two combined and became Ballad Health. Since they've become Ballad, they've become one of the greediest, monstrous groups when it comes to healthcare. They're suing me over bills that are over a year old, a couple years old, because I have no money, no job, no nothing. Right now, I'm in bad health. If you watched my video for a while, you know I've got health conditions. I've explained it before. I had a triple bypass. I've got diabetes. I've been named about 3 or 4 neurological conditions. They still haven't found which one it is. It's been passed off from vasculitis to MS. But they don't care, Ballad don't. They're after money, and I'm not the only one. Apparently, they love attacking people. I know somebody they've went after for having $6 they're from paying full time from a bill over a year ago. Over a year ago, $6. I told you they've become greed mongers since they came into being. They're monsters. They don't care. They're angry because I know somebody who's paying multiple health bills like $100 per bill each month, and they got angry at them for paying the same amount on each bill. Ballad, you're despicable, and you're the worst thing to ever happen to this region. And again, the stories go on. They've had severe issues ever since they've united to become the only monopolistic healthcare group in the region. Anyway, had to get that out of the way, monsters. Now, I don't have anything in particular to talk about, but we have some things we're going to kind of go over. Just kind of a ramble video. Because honestly, I don't have a lot done. Didn't feel like doing anything today. But I've got today's video and my weekend review that I've got to have posted tomorrow. So I took me a shower and said, alright, let's do this. One of the things I want to go over is the attempt to pass a infrastructure infrastructure bill right now. And of course, you got the whiny orange moron in his thin skin, making it more difficult. When? Quit talking about me. I'll take my ball and go home. God, he's a whiny ass little moron. But honestly, instead of trying to do all this junk he did when he first became president, infrastructure should have been the first thing that would have won him some brownie points with the American populace. Would have said, okay, I'm not here to be your destroyer. I'm here to help. It would have got you some, agreement from the other side of the aisle, because one of the things we need most in this country is a revamping of our infrastructure, because it's in serious, serious straits. But now that we're trying to get it passed, his little thin skin, because he hears the word impeach. So, don't pick on me, Donald Trump. Those Democrats are so mean. They just pick on me. God, he's a moron. Why do we have him as president again? I mean, I didn't like the other choice either. Hillary was one of the worst. South Park kind of had it right. I know it'll demonetize this video. Not that I've had any monetized anyway, but one was shit in a cup, one was a shit sandwich between Trump and Clinton. That was literally the choice. worst worst choice ever. It's why we need to get rid of the monopoly of Republican Democrats. Leave them as parties, but you need to open up the floor so that the Greens have a better chance, Libertarians have a better chance, other parties have a better chance. Because you know damn well that it's almost impossible for anybody getting these debates or on the have a chance to be on the card for elections. If they don't get 15%, it's tough to get if you're an unheard of party. That's why I think it needs to be dropped from 15% down to 2%. Even at 2%, there's a lot of parties that can't get 2%. But at least you have a reasonable chance. 15%. It's up there to keep out other parties. And who owns the 2 parties? Money, the rich, the corporations. Not the people. Not the majority of the country. The rich. They've got the green, the dollars. It's ridiculous that our nation isn't run by the people. It's run by corporations. It's run by the rich. And believe me, I gripe about Donald a lot, but there's a lot of people that need a good smack. About 90% of Congress, they need a smack in the face. But it just bothers me that we're represented, we're represented by one of the most incompetent, buffoonish morons. By the people he's got under him, warmongers. Bolton, Pompeo. What was the name? Gina Haspel. Warmongers. Torturers. It's just sickening. Yeah. But as I was talking about earlier, before I got off on the topic of both parties being idiots, we could have really used an infrastructure bill first thing when he got in the office. But no, what did he want to do? Let's do tax cuts and try to solve this healthcare thing. Honestly, there's a reason I back Bernie. His choices by far make the most sense. His decisions make the most sense. His ideas make the most sense. We need to get away from the rich, the corporations running our nation, because they run our government, they run our media, they run, you know, consumables. They essentially run our nation. We are living in a plutocracy, more or less, instead of a democracy. We are in the second Gilded Age. I've said it over and over, but I'll say it again. We are in the second Gilded Age. We're back to the late 1800s when people like the Rockefellers and Andrew Carnegie ruled this country with iron fists. It's sad. We need to push down these corporate these rich beasts. We need to stomp them down underfoot. No, I'm not calling for violence, but it is way too much the way they're allowed to act like they are our lord and masters. Enough. This country was created to stay away from the idea of lord and masters, of rulers. It specifically picked a democratic republic as our type of ruling body. You know, we elect those who make the laws, make the decisions. We're not a pure democracy, but we're not pure republic. We are a democratic republic in our form of government. And we need to go back to the people, the majority, having power. The dollar has been giving way too much push. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I just I had to vent a little bit, get a little bit off my mind. So there it is. Okay, that looks a little better. Yeah, not as blurry. Okay. But anyway, sorry for my big fat finger in the way. I'm right now filming on my computer's webcam, so I had to clean the lens off. Uh, but anyway, as I said, as always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. And in that topic, I want to show you kind of what I have going on because I'm getting ready to change where I make my videos. So let me take you on another little trip through my place. Got books scattered everywhere I've been organizing, but yeah. This is my magic card shelf. There's a shelf of numerous books. Another shelf of books and books and books. And my manga collection when I used to be heavy into anime and manga. I need another bookshelf because I've still got books on the floor here where I've been organizing, straightening up. But sit back in all these pillows here. Because like I said, my back kills me. But I have my chair in there. I'm going to start making videos in there. We'll see how that kind of goes. But I'll see you all again in the next video. But until then, later.